Hi everyone. In this multi-video series, we will learn how to make our serverless applications resilient to regional failure, which means they can continue to work even if there is a regional failure or some critical components of our application fails in a particular region. When that happens, our application should start serving the end customers from a different region in an active-active setup. My name is Girish Jaju, and we will create this resilient architecture together step by step in multiple videos. I have been working as an IT consultant for almost 20 years. Last few years, I have been working as an AWS solution architect and DevOps for large retail clients. Let's discuss the issue and the proposed solution. When we deploy a serverless application, the default API endpoint type is edge optimized, which enables the clients to access the API through Amazon CloudFront distribution. For globally diverse clients, it improves the connection time. But there is one problem. For CDN, the custom domain name is globally unique, and if we have the Lambda integration, the Lambda is only deployed in single region. Therefore, we cannot use the edge-optimized API endpoints to achieve active-active failover setup with Route 53. What is our proposed solution? To solve this problem, we will deploy the serverless application in two different regions and choose the API endpoint type as regional. What does this give us? This gives us regionally unique custom domain names, which we can use in Route 53 to set up the active-active failover. Let's take a look at this solution a little bit deeper. Here are two regions where we will deploy our serverless application. We will have the API gateway set up with the Lambda backends. We will also expose another route for the health checks. Now we have user 1 and user 2 who wants to access our APIs. User 1 makes a call to Route 53. Route 53 is set up with latency-based routing, which means it determines what AWS region has the best latency for the particular request, and it redirects the user traffic to that particular region. Similarly, user 2 wants to connect to our APIs. The Route 53 determines that region B has the best latency for that user and redirects the user to region B. Route 53 is also set up with health checks. So it keeps pinging the /health route in both the regions to determine whether the application is healthy or not. To simulate the failover, we will start returning unhealthy response from one of the regions. When Route 53 detects that, it will stop sending the traffic to the unhealthy region. And it starts sending the user 1's traffic also to the region B. We will implement this solution step by step in multiple videos. I hope you like it, and I will see you in the next video.